Well, it's basically because we're here. Okay. Life is a new venue. Who knew what was on the menu as we move from one place to another so that the flame of inspiration is not smothered? Observe the atmosphere, drink a couple of beers. This is going to be a poorly written ad, but I just wanted to be where it was at. Music pouring in our ears, repeat and imbibe a few more beers. Listen to the words, release the veil, back to alcohol, try some ale. Promote yourself, it's only one, so that your musical experience is not done. Sniff the mustiness of this room, better than those pandemic days on Zoom. Hear the notes from the speaker, imbibe songs, not a fluid from a beaker. Break away from the alcohol theme, I don't want you to scream, the extreme. As I don't read my words. As the artists get up to play and make the audiences expand their hoorays and make time to make these words brief as I dab my eyes with a phony handkerchief. And exploration of themes is something old. We applaud the bands till our coffee or tea gets cold. At last, off that beer theme, back to the beverage with no cream. Melange of artistry right here in front of me. I didn't win the raffle. So yesterday there was a theme which was echo. So I ended up writing 3 limericks, but this is the one I like better, which is: Narcissus looked into the pool and said, "Don't I look cool?" But what Echo wanted to say in her voice, come on, make a choice, but Narcissus was self-obsessed, self-drool. That's enough. So that's my words. So I have, again, just so you're really interested, I still have been writing. So today would be number 60, I think, isn't it? 60th day of the year, 60 poems. I'm not going to do, I don't think I'm going to do, am I going to do today's poem? Maybe I am, if I can remember where it was. No, I'm not going to do it, but I'll do yesterday's poem. I was going to perform these yesterday, but I couldn't find them on my phones. So this one's called Ticking. So ticking, right. Time moves slowly and then speeds up, but the ticking clock keeps a regular rhythm. The heartbeat of life just pulsates, but a metronome just measures the musical beat. We rely on regular rhythm to know where we are at, but life isn't that helpful. We complain about the grain of sand slipping away, but we measure ourselves against an age. Tick-tock, the mouse and the clock, the wavelength of cesium replacing the talk, so all we are left with is the tick, which makes its way from a satellite, or tells our electronic device what is happening. But we're still ticking along nicely, clock or no clock. And then, so that was poem number 58, so this is 59. This one's called Thump. Don't hit me, it's bullying. Bashing me in the face doesn't help anyone. I'll scream if you pull my hair. Ouch, it hurts. You have big fists. You feel you need to use them on me. Help. You need help too. You won't listen to me, but I'll get someone bigger. They'll thump you and teach you that life lesson. Don't pick on me. As I can be reasonable and it doesn't need to get to bloodshed. We can make this amicable. But, under my own breath, I don't think you have the brain power, so thumping will be on your head, which may have caused the damage in the first place. So this is one I wrote in our previous venue, and I can see Mary is here. So this is one we wrote. Obviously we had an issue with a banana sandwich with ice cream. So that's a bit of a joke. That I think Mary wanted a banana. Was it banana loaf? Wasn't it? Yeah, banana loaf, and she got served a banana sandwich with ice cream on. So this is a poem I wrote about that event. So this is the homage to that. Right? Sometimes life takes whimsical turns, turning simple treats into playful concerns. Your banana loaf becomes a sandwich in disguise with an ice cream smile, a sweet surprise. Beware the horror upon the plate, a banana sandwich, oh what a state. A transformation into monstrous snack, a sinister pudding ready to attack. A blob of ice cream, cold and pale, like a ghost from the past in some cursed tale. It lurks atop this innocent bread, a chilling horror when all is said. Is it a joke or just someone not au fait with the branding? A culinary curse or harmless misunderstanding? Yet in the evening a laugh is revealed, life's sweet tricks where humour is real. For even bread slices can bring delight, so scream not at this silly sight. A shrug of despair, a refund of the cash, as not a morsel is bitten and returned in flesh. This is one of my new ones. This is called Worry. Again, it was another prompt. Worry. The dog got into the field. The sheep got worried. The farmer knows what to do. The dog now worries. The gun goes off. The sound worries the tourists. The tourists run to the other field. The bull spots them. Their red coat causes a worry. They continue to run. The dog runs into the bull field. The farmer gets angry and chases. The sheep do nothing as the danger is past. The bull sees red. The tourists run again, worry on their face. The farmer spots the tourists. They shouted, "Help!" The bull looks on but continues charging. The farmer shouts again. The bull stops, worried. The sheep just stand still. The dog disappears. The gun is silent. The tourists leave the field. The worry created by the dog is no more. The head on the bed wakes up. The radio plays. Don't worry. This is one I wrote a couple of weeks ago in upstairs. So this was called, you might remember, House of Windsor Wiles, right? So what's going on in this royal town and keeping the newsprint around? The stories have seeped into the stones and created evidence measured in tones. So the people go rushing by, moods of population varies between low and high, but in the madness in the faces lost in the crowd, but the protesters seem so loud. So who are the people caught in a bind, behaving as though no one minds? Some have had to climb out of a pit of despair, symbolic of this lack of care. That the world expressed and kept those down repressed. But we have welcomed Orwell's 1984, and now the devil keeps the score. Thrown into room 101, at last, the truth is shown. Thank you very much. So the winner is 52.
Thank you, Joe. I think it's fun for the next time that you do the poem about the banana loaf. I think what we'll do is we'll print out a massive just a massive picture of it so everyone can see what we're laughing at. Next we have David. It's the second one we plug in there.